Hey y'all, it's Samantha. If you are a returning subscriber, you know this is not one of my typical cover videos. But if you are new here, first of all, welcome to my channel. I normally post like singing and guitar playing covers. And yeah, feel free to check those out and subscribe if you like them. But today, I just kind of wanted to share something that like is totally random, but that I absolutely love, and that is my succulent collection. I'm not allowed to have any pets, so I guess plants is like something I can nurture and like take care of, and I don't know, I just love that. So I recently got into succulents. I'm not like an expert by any means. I just am excited about them. I got my first two at a baby shower, so that was back in like March, I think. And oh, it's been almost a year since I've had them. But yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of like, I don't have enough room on my desk, so I'm just gonna kind of show you like the groups of them and like where I got them from. So yeah, the first two, like I said, I got from my boyfriend's cousin's baby shower, and they were like little bitty, and I didn't know if I'd be able to take care of them. Some people say they're really hard to take care of, some people say they're super easy, so I was like, we'll try it out. So I actually got to take two of them home, and I will put in a picture of what they looked like when I first got them, if I can find it. So yeah, I'll just put that in right here. But I'll show you what they look like now. I got two of them. This first one is a jade plant. It's super cute. And like I said, when I first got it, it was probably only like this tall. And it was like, I don't know, it almost looks like there's two plants growing in here, but it's gotten a lot bigger, obviously, which I'm really excited about. It's still kicking. And then this is the other one I got. I think it's some kind of an Echeveria. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right, but yeah, so this is what this one looks like. Again, this one was still like teeny tiny. I'll put a picture in, like I said. And it only took up like a third of the pot, and my grandma was like, this pot's probably gonna be too big for it, but obviously it's grown into it. And like, you can't really tell in this lighting, but it does have a little bit of like purple in it. And during the summertime, it really has a nice purple color. And it is stretching a little bit, but I mean, it's winter here in New York, and I brought them inside. They're normally sitting in like a window, and it is stretching. And you know, people say if you don't want them to grow as much, don't water them as much, but with the heat on and everything, the soil gets super dry, and I just kind of look at them, and when the leaves start to look like they're like wilting and wrinkling, like I'd rather water them and have them stretch out a little bit than like kill them from not watering them. But I wait till there's absolutely no moisture in the soil. They always say soak it and then let it completely dry out. Don't just like gradually water them, because overwatering them is the quickest way to kill them. So yeah, those are the two that I got from the baby shower, my little Jade and the Echeveria. But yeah, I'm going to show you the next group that I got from Amazon. So I will be right back with those. Okay, so I'm back with the ones that I got off Amazon. After I got those first two, I was like looking all into succulents, and there's so many different varieties, so I wanted more of them. And so I found a little package of 8 on Amazon, and I'll link that below. I'm not sponsored, I don't get any money from it, but if you want to order from the same place I did, then you can click the link below. I will show you a picture of what they looked like when I first got them. They just came in a box, and they were already in like little planting cups. But yeah, they were just like little rosettes, and they basically pick which 8 or however many you want to get. They pick ones from their little garden that they have, and then they send them to you, and they survive through the mail, which was great. But yeah, so I'll show you the ones I got from that and how they're doing at the moment. Again, it's winter time, and they're not as colorful as they were like during the summertime, obviously because the sun's just not as bright, especially here where it's like cloudy pretty much every day. So I'm impressed just by how they're doing in the window. But this first one, I mean, they're all, I think they said they're all like Echeverias. I don't know the specific names, but this first one, I really love this one. Like, you see like the red in the sides. Honestly, I'm impressed that it's keeping that much red. It had a lot more, but you can see it has a little blossom going on. It's really pretty, and like it has like a little one in there too. but I've never seen like a blossom that looks kind of twisted like that. It's kind of cool. But yes, there's that one. And then this one, I absolutely love this one. You probably won't be able to tell in this lighting either just how like it does have tints of purple in it. But yeah, I don't know. I just really love this one because it's like a rose that just stays there forever. I mean, obviously stressing them out in the summer, it's like a bright purple and it's really pretty. These actually came from California, so they're doing really well, especially being here in New York. Now, this next one obviously is like pretty stretched out. But you can see it has like all the little bitty ones growing around it, which I think is really cool. But yeah, this is like the biggest one it has growing off the side of it, if it'll focus. But yeah, it's growing a lot of little ones off of it. And it is leaning, again, because it's like the different parts of the window and where the light is, it is going to lean. But the new growth hopefully will stay kind of closed up and all that good stuff. This one, I'm a little bit nervous about this one. It looked like totally different at first. When I got it, it's obviously stretching like a lot. And it does have a little one growing underneath now. Even the little one, like just within the last week, like some of the leaves fell off of it, and I don't know, but this one's actually like blossomed 3 times since I've had it, and I'll put a picture of what it looks like when it's blossoming. This one, like I said, was obviously more of like a normal rosette cup shape, but it has, you know, stretched, and it did have like red points at the end of it. Obviously it came from California, a lot warmer, sunnier climate. So it did lose some of the color because it's not so stressed out here. And stress for these is not necessarily a bad thing. So don't worry, I'm not hurting them. And this one, I put 4 of them in one container, obviously. Now this one is like the same as the other purple one I showed you. I got 2 of the same ones, but I really like it, so I'm totally okay with it. And like you can see, this one has like a little one growing off of it, which is like super cool. And in the summertime, this gets bright red. And then this one right here, like I said, is also stretching, but it has 2 little ones growing inside like the top, which I think is really pretty. And then this one, this little spiky guy right here is super cute, and it does get more like red points on it during the summertime and whenever it's sunnier. Yeah, so there's like the little bowl. Put a little 4 of them in there. And then this purple one is obviously not stretching out as much as this one. They were the exact same size when I got it, but since this one doesn't have as much room in this bowl, it's not growing as much. So I might take them apart in like the spring or the summer and kind of give them a little more growing room. We'll see. But yeah, so those are the ones I got from Amazon, and they're doing really well. They were all like super tiny. They were all came in like the 2-inch planters as well. So I mean, they're doing great. I'm very happy with them. So let me think. Oh, and all these little bowls, it was so cute. So with succulents, it's really important to make sure they have good drainage. Otherwise, like I said, though, overwatering them is the easiest way to kill them. So having a drainage hole and well-draining soil is crucial. But I was having a hard time because I really like the white containers. And I was having a hard time finding ones that had a drainage hole at the bottom. So Matthew was really sweet, and he's like, you know, just find whatever you think would be good. And even if they don't have holes in them, I'll drill a hole in it. And I was like, thank you. So I just got these little matching bowls set from like TJ Maxx, and they were like $3 a piece, which was great. But yeah, so even if you have something that doesn't have a hole in it or whatever, you can, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there that show you how to drill a hole in them. So you can really use anything for planting them. So yeah, those are the ones from Amazon. I'm going to show you the ones I got on our Nashville trip. Yeah, anyway, I'm getting excited because we visited Nashville, and that's I absolutely loved it. So anyway, I'm going to show you the ones that I got from there, and I'll tell you the name of the shop whenever I have them on my desk. I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. Have my cup of coffee. You can't see, but it's a little Ray done. I am in love with these mugs. I think you can only get them from, like, I mean, obviously people are selling them on, like, eBay, like, reselling them or anywhere, really. But you can get these, like, TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and they're super cute. Matthew's mom got me hooked on them, and now I have, like, 10 of them, and it's totally going to be a collection when I have my own house. Anyways, that's totally random. I just needed some coffee. Okay, so I'm going to show you my succulents that I got in Nashville. Let me look up real quick the name of the place. It was a super cute place. They didn't just have succulents. I was actually looking at bonsai trees while we were there too, and I just know those are like a little more difficult. I wanted to make sure I could keep a succulent alive first. Okay, so it's called Gardens of Babylon Landscapes, and it is in Nashville, Tennessee. Super beautiful place. The people were super helpful with finding stuff and everything. So the first one I'm going to show you, this one, I don't know if I'm going to say the name of it right. I haven't gotten the whole jolt in this little container. This is actually like, it's supposed to look like a ball of yarn, and I picked it out at Hobby Lobby, and it actually has a lid with like little knitting needles. Like I said, you can use anything. I just thought it was cute. And I was trying to find something small enough for this little guy. I think it's called a lithops, like a split rock. You can see it's actually kind of splitting in the middle, and like it has little ones growing on the inside, like the two leaves inside. It is looking kind of wrinkly at the moment, but I've heard these ones are kind of difficult to gauge on when to water them and when not to. Like, I've even done research online. I see a lot of contradicting things, but basically, like, I don't know. I feel like it's harder to know when to water those things, and they say, like, when they're splitting, don't water them, but it's been, like, a few months, and, I mean, obviously it's splitting, so I guess it's doing okay, but, yeah. I just think that was kind of cool and, like, different. It looks kind of like a little brain or something. I don't know. I think it's cute. And then this one, I really wanted this one in specific. Like, this is the one I was looking for. Sorry, I'm shaking, but this is the one I was looking for when we went to Nashville. It's called Sedum Burrito or Donkey's Tail, something like that, or Burro's Tail, whatever. But like, you can see, like, towards the bottom, there's a lot more like space between them all, and up top, they're like a lot closer together. And it's better for them to be more close together because it supports the plant more. They're not as flimsy and susceptible to breaking. So all this new growth has been since I brought it home with me. So it's a very happy plant, so that makes me happy. But something tragic happened to this one, and it made me really sad. For a little bit, I had a grow light on my dresser before I just moved them to the window in a different room. And this little short one right here, I mean, it still has some new growth going on, but sitting on my dresser, and the grow light fell on it and knocked it over, and like the whole stem pretty much broke off of it. And I was really upset because I was like, this is my Nashville plant, you know? But I was like, wait a minute, you can propagate these babies. So I took off all the leaves on it, and these are like just the little, these are just reused plastic lids that I have all of them sitting on just to catch like all the drain water and stuff like that. But I just took all the little leaves off the stem that fell off, and I put them in water, or I put water in one of those little lid things, and then just set them around the edge of it. Like, you can look up videos about water propagation and stuff like that. That's what I started off doing. And then they started growing like little roots and little buds, and it does take time. Just set them in a window, and they started growing roots and stuff. And I recently moved them into like a little lid tray with soil on it, just so, because for a while they'll get their nutrients from the original leaf, but eventually they need actual soil, they're a plant, you know. So I recently moved them over, and I'll show you guys those in a minute. There's actually quite a few, and they did really well. Made me really happy. So I might have a lot more of those. So it started off really sad, but it might be happy. Just give them some time, they'll grow. These things are so hardy. It's really impressive. Anyway, so I'll stop talking about this one. wait, no I won't. So this one, I really like this. The reason why I was looking for this one in particular was because we went to the botanical gardens here in town, and they were so colorful. We went in like the summertime, so there were all different colors going down. And if you look up the donkey's tail or whatever, you can look up where they're super colorful, and it looks like pastel cotton candy almost. So I'm excited to see if it turns colors in the summer. But yeah, I just think it's really pretty. And then this one, I'm totally gonna butcher the name of it, but it's a Haworthia? I don't know. But this one's like harder to tell if it's like needing water or not. So I just pretty much wait till the soil's like super dry. Like I said, because it's like the darker green and it does have that crunchier looking texture, so it's definitely harder to tell when it needs water and when it's doing all right. But they say these are like one of the easier succulents anyway to have as a house plant, so I guess it's doing okay. Yeah, I'm using an old mug, and Matthew drilled a hole in this one too, so like I said, you can use anything. And oops, this little guy doesn't have a white pot, but that's because I have a cute little mug I want to put it in. I just haven't gotten the hole drilled in it yet. So I'm gonna be right back. That's all the full grown, I say full grown, that's all like the, I don't know, regular succulents that I have. But I'm gonna show you the ones that I've been propagating and all the little baby ones. It's so cool. You can literally just take a leaf from these, let it callus over for a couple days on the end, set it in water, and then move it to soil, and you have a whole new plant. I think that's pretty cool. It's like starfish plants, you know? They grow back. Anyways, so I'm gonna be right back with my little baby ones. Alright, just a second. Okay, so I'm back, and here is the tray. All of these are literally from, hang on, I like don't want to spill them, but these are all literally from that one plant that I showed you. I wonder how close I can get and it'll stay in focus. But yeah, there's like 15 to 20 of them, and there's like a little clump of them in the middle because when I had them in the water tray, they kind of their roots started intertwining, and I didn't want to break their root system and pull them apart, so I figured I'd just set them in the soil, and if they keep growing, then that's awesome. Actually, no, I lied. One of them, this little one, my face needs to get out. You can't really see it, but it's from like the rosette shaped ones that I really like the purple ones. So I might have another one of those. And then I have 3 other ones that are like a little bit bigger, so I put them in little pots with more soil each. But this little one is from that very first one that I got from the baby shower. Some of the leaves, like naturally the leaves at the bottom are gonna start to kind of like get discolored and like start to wilt a little bit so we can focus on the new growth. So once they started turning a little bit of colors, I just kind of plucked them off the stem and propagated them, and I'm really happy because they're actually turning into new plants. Here's another one. This is actually like the biggest of the babies. Big baby. Anyways, but yeah, so those 2 are from that first Echeveria that I ever got. And then my grandma actually has a jade plant, and one of the leaves like fell off and it was still green, so I used that one, and I'm growing a new little jade plant out of that. You can see the original leaf still sitting right there. But yeah, so those are all the little succulent babies that are going to turn into bigger succulents, and then I'm going to have so many of them, and that's totally okay. I'm excited for like in the spring and summertime, like if they have them at like farmers markets and stuff like that. And there's a couple shops around town I want to visit, and I don't know, I just really like them. And then here's that mug that I'm going to use for the donkey's tail one. It's just a mug I got from Hobby Lobby for like $4. We just still have to drill a hole in it. But yeah, so those are my succulents. And if you want me to like just show you guys what they look like this coming summer, or just do like a follow-up or something, I guess let me know. And if not, that's cool too. I just wanted to show you guys. Oh wait, just one second, I gotta show you something. It's proof that anyone that knows me knows that I love my succulents, because this was my birthday gift. Be right back. Okay, so my brother's girlfriend knows how much I love my succulents. So this is what she got me for Christmas. It's a little hat that says Plant Mama. Isn't that so cute? I love it. Anyways, but yeah, there's like all the hats that say Dog Mom, but I can't have a dog. So I have plants, and she found one, and I love it. But yeah, so I don't know why I tell you I love them. I mean, they don't really grow all that fast, but every day after work, and like just every day in general, while my coffee's brewing, I'll go in the next room and look at them and be like, oh, how are the leaves doing? Do they need to be watered? Oh my goodness, this one's blossoming, this one's changing colors. So yeah, I just really like them, and I hope that you liked my collection too. So, and if I get more, maybe I'll do another one of these videos. But in all seriousness though, I have been meaning to do more covers. It's just I used to never get sick, but since moving to Western New York, I don't know if it's the weather or what, but I keep getting colds. And today's one of the first days I haven't been constantly having to like blow my nose. I know it's gross, but yeah, all the drainage kind of, well, it really affects my voice, and I don't want to put out a cover if it sounds kind of like, like, yeah, you could tell she's sick. So I will have one coming your way very soon. I just want to make sure it's a song that sounds good and it's, you know, worth listening to for you guys. So I hope you liked this video, and again, check out my covers and stuff, and if you like them, click subscribe, like, comment. Not only does it support my channel, but it really just, it means a lot to me. So thank you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.